Hi everyone. So I thought today I'd show you a quick guide to crafting. I really like crafting in Cyberpunk. It doesn't. A lot of games I feel like the whole going running around picking up stuff and picking up materials and crafting really slows down the gameplay. And I've actually stopped playing some games just because of that. It's kind of like I don't want to spend all my time gathering materials and then crafting what I need. So the cyberpunk crafting is really nice. It's fairly straightforward, but I didn't know one of the reasons I'm making this video is I didn't know I could craft when when I first started, and I thought it was like a lot, some other shooters. When I was going through the heist, I ran out of ammunition. Well, you don't have to get into that situation. I ran out of ammunition and I started having to scrounge up, pistols and SMGs and stuff like that. But I actually didn't have to because I could have crafted my ammunition, which doesn't take much to craft things. So you can see, let's just craft up some bullets here so you can see that. All you need are tier 1 item components to craft ammunition, cheap silencers, cheap sights and things like that. So here's some sniper bullets. I've got all I need there. I got all I need there. So let's just craft up some handgun ammo. And you see how that's done. You just have these components which you will pick up in the course of the game. Or, and this is important, this is also something else that I kind of missed in the beginning when I was playing the game. You can get components from disassembling from pretty much anything. And I know that now that once you know this, it seems obvious, but in the beginning you probably miss it. You probably won't spend much time looking at things and just shooting them. So there you go. So I disassembled that. If you look over here, it'll show you how much more you'll get. Like you'll get tier 3, 5, plus 5 tier 3 components if I disassemble this Saratoga, which I'm going to do. So there you go. That's up to 73 now. You can also disassemble your junk. The one thing I'll say about that is if you need some cash, occasionally there's some junk item that's worth more if you sell it than if you disassemble it, but usually not. I forget what kind of things, like jewelry, for instance, is sometimes worth a lot more if you don't assemble it. But cash isn't something you desperately need in this game. Just go out and kill some police bulletins and you'll be fine. So we're going to disassemble the Nekomata too, and you'll notice I get 5 more tier 3 components. All right. Okay, so the reason I'm doing this is, again, one of the things that I think people miss in the beginning is upgrading their weapons. Like I have a tech pistol here. Let's go back to my inventory and we'll go to our crafting, and we'll go to upgrades. And you see everything that's like this and this, you can upgrade. You've got enough components to upgrade them. So right now I can upgrade this Lexington, and it shows you what upgrading will do for you. And that's why you need to keep upgrading your components as you level up. So there we go. We're just going to upgrade that. And let's see, I also wanted to point out, if you don't have enough components, like let's just say this, see I have 51 of 75 needed to upgrade Lizzie. Well, don't worry about that, because just go back, what we need are these tier 2 components. Just go back here And need to find tier 2 components. There they are. So we can probably craft up what we need here. Well, we can get 11. And now let's see if we can upgrade. Let's see. No, we got 62. But we could do, let's see if we have anything else we can disassemble. Well, all these are iconic, except for this one. We can disassemble that one. Oops, sorry. Go back to cancel that. There we go. Need to go into inventory crafting to disassemble, I believe. Go into my backpack. I guess, is that an iconic weapon? It's not letting me, doesn't give me the option to disassemble it, so must be iconic. But it doesn't have the gold background. Okay, so let's go over to show you a couple of other things you can disassemble. You can also, something else that is easy to miss, you can also disassemble your melee weapons, and you can disassemble your clothes. So these that are in blue, like this little frame, you're wearing those, I believe. Yep. And any of these others, you can disassemble, like this Wild Hunt jacket. It will always be in your inventory, though, in the sense like you can always wear it. You're not actually destroying it. It's just that you can disassemble these. So don't be afraid of that. And by the way, I could have used that plus 15 jacket that I just disassembled. So watch out for that too. Sometimes you'll have things in your inventory that are actually beneficial for you, like they'll give you extra armor and stuff. That's equipped. Alright, we're going to disassemble the second conflict. And this, and this, and this. Yorinobu stuff. I've been through the heist. Alright. So you notice I just disassembled these sneakers down here. So they don't go away. So don't worry about that. Alright, now let's see if we have enough to make more second tier components. Well, not enough, but that's okay. So I can't quite upgrade Lizzie yet, but I showed you how to do that. You just need more of these components. And you, again, maybe we got something like the Liberty. We could upgrade the Liberty. Oh, it is iconic. That's it's a Kangu. That's who it is. That's from Yorinobu's apartment too. There we go. So you can see how to do that. Now, the other thing you might miss is this. So say you need one of these one of these hacks. You can craft those, but they craft in a different way. You need components. You need those hacking components you get from hacking into devices around the game. So you see here, I've got two tier 2 quick hack components, and that's what you need to craft this right now. So I need 35 of those, and we're going to do that. There we go. So we got weapon glitch. Yay! So I don't have enough components to make these, and that's that's okay. We can just be aware that sometimes you can. It's a good, if you're hacking, it's a good idea to upgrade your hacks, and you'll see that these are in here too. You mostly, as you progress, you will get access to more and better stuff in your crafting menu. So if you don't have something, you can sometimes craft it. So it's just it. Let's see, if we don't forget, you can also let's see, go into my inventory again, go into my backpack. You can disassemble your attachments for your weapons too. So we're gonna disassemble some of these white guys because I'm not going to use those. You can see, just hit your Z key to disassemble things. And if you're not using like a throwable knife or something, yeah, definitely disassemble stuff like that. And there we go, there we go. So you get more and more components, and you notice I'm getting more of these tier 1 components, and this will give me more tier 2. And just look over here and you can see what what they will give you if you disassemble them. And also, you get a lot of duplicates in this game, so you can disassemble those too. Maybe we can do this and upgrade something else. So I'm going to actually disassemble all these so you guys can see. And this is one thing that you overlook, I think, when you get started, is that you can disassemble the clothing and the components for your weapons. It's a thing that you might not be aware of, because you just go straight into your inventory and probably just look at probably just see your guns, and you don't think like, oh yeah, maybe I should assemble all this stuff too. Food can't be disassembled. Use it or lose it kind of thing. No, actually you don't lose it. And I'm wearing the purple thing right now in my inventory, yeah. But I've modded it. I'm actually wearing an outfit. So, okay, so that's all that. And I don't think we've got anything else to go over. You can make weapons too if you need them. I've almost never acquire weapons this way. Sometimes you can go to a vendor and you can buy a blueprint for a weapon, and that's really helpful, especially if you need if you like shotguns but you're not getting the right shotgun, the one that you want, then sometimes you can pick them up at a vendor and make one yourself. So good place to work. Just the look, just be aware you can do this, and it's very helpful in the course of the game. You can play through the whole game without using crafting, except I would say you're putting yourself at a huge disadvantage if you don't craft your ammunition, because you can run out of your ammunition, especially things like sniper bullets, where I got my max ammo. I've got 175 sniper rounds, but that should do it. Anyway, I just wanted to show you this. Yeah, I don't know if it's particularly quick that I was doing this, but thank you very much for joining me, and subscribe if you like these, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much.